Yo.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's gonna be 3-0. That's my score prediction.
Who do you think?
I think Barca's taking it.
3-0.
I think extra time. I'm gonna say like 3-2 extra time. Real Madrid.
I got Barca winning 3-1.
I think we're gonna come out. It's gonna be a hard fought PK shootout win. The game's gonna go 2-2.
I got a Barca 3-0.
Yo, can't finish here. Episode number 2. We're all here today, as you can see. Today we're talking Prem top 4, Real Madrid drama that happened today, La Liga title race, and the Portuguese title race. Today we're here with
Tommy.
Lozine.
Ari.
No smooth Gio.
Ben, or Lionel Benji.
Let's get it started with Prem top 4. Tommy, start us off.
I'll start us off today. Hope you guys are all well.
Love that.
Hope you guys had a great week.
Yes.
You know,
Get
summer
to.
around the corner and stuff.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, with my prediction with the top 4, my top 3 is like, I got my top 3 locked in my opinion. I think Liverpool, coming first, Arsenal second, City third. Fourth, it's pretty close, but I know Chelsea's been on like a little slump right now. But like with the quality they have on their team, the debt they have in their team, I think Chelsea's gonna bounce back these last 5 games or so.
Something like that.
Yeah, these last 5 games, I think they're gonna come up. And also Palmer, he's been in bad form right now, but I could really see himself picking it up the next 5 games and getting a little chilly in here, a little chilly. But I can see them like picking back up and getting that top 4. Even though like Newcastle and Nottingham Forest, they've been on good track. Also Villa, don't forget Villa. Villa's in there too in the race, but I got Chelsea coming in 4th. And Leo, what's your?
So me, okay. First is solidified. We got Liverpool. Second, we got Arsenal shitty. Third,
Arsenal what?
Huh?
Arsenal
shitty.
Arsenal
shitty. Third, Man City. Now, 4th is where it gets tricky because I'm going to be honest. I was going to say Chelsea, but if I tell you guys their schedule, it's a bit mad. Let me pull it up, though, because I kind of lost it.
10 hours later.
Let me pull it up because I kind of lost it.
2 hours later.
Now, their schedule is crazy, though. They still got to play.
Everton's tough.
Everton away or at home?
They play Everton, tough match, but let's say they win that. They got Liverpool after that. Then Newcastle, then Man U, the third biggest club in the world, then Nottingham Forest, and it gets tricky. So
14th for a reason.
So I think for 4th, I'm gonna go with Nottingham Forest. They've been on a run. I think defensively they're solid, and Bobby Wood.
Big Wood.
Team Wood.
Big Wood. You get me.
Wood. But it's between Nottingham and Villa because Villa play great footy. They're like a mini Arsenal. You know what I mean? Like Arsenal's their big bro. Like I feel like they play the same, got the same profile of players. But I would say that's my top 4.
Let's bring up too the impact Asensio and Rashford. The impact they're making.
But like you know why Rashford's doing good? It's the pressure. No, it's the pressure that comes with Man U. He was our 10. He was supposed to be the one that gets us out the mud, and he couldn't handle that pressure. And now he's at Villa. There's no pressure. If he doesn't do good, they have other players to step in. That's why he's doing good. That's why I don't want him back. I'm gonna be honest. It's not because he's not a good player, but
free balling, isn't it?
Exactly. Like Ruben Amorim.
Free balling, like he's just balling.
No.
What did I say?
All right.
You don't know. You're too young.
But yeah.
Too young.
But yeah.
Oh.
But like Tommy said, though, they have a good team. Players are in form. Morgan Rogers, Jacob Ramsey, cold players.
Yeah. What do you think, Art?
My top 4, we all know Liverpool's winning. Arsenal second. City, I think, got third. And same thing as you said, Nottingham 4th.
Nottingham 4th or Villa.
I got Nottingham 4th. I think they got the most clean sheets in the Prem this year. Like that back line, a little haram, but
I have a question for you, Ari.
Yeah.
In your opinion, why do you think Nuno Espirito Santo is able to cook with Nottingham? He cooked at Wolves, but he couldn't do it. No offense, at Tottenham. Like, do you
Tottenham's curse, I'm not gonna lie.
think? Okay.
Look at all the great managers they've had.
Let's.
They got-
Nah, but it's a real thing though.
Nah.
Like, he left and
Did Mourinho say that?
yeah,
That
like you guys ruined
Spurs
great
Okay,
managers.
we're in a rebuild era. You know, we got. Why is he laughing for? we got.
Rebuilt for the last 15 years.
We got a lot of young players coming up. Y'all know Archie Gray, Bergvall. I don't know if you guys seen that 17-year-old we just picked up that has like 10 goals.
Can I be honest? We're talking about top 4. You guys are close.
I don't know why he's saying that. All right, so
I'm trolling.
all right, so my top 4. So
I was trolling.
You support Man U, bro. You act like you guys are like up there, bro.
all
Don't
right,
do
so
that.
my top 4. Sadly, it's gonna have to be Liverpool, but who's winning the Champions League? So we got Arsenal second,
Who?
and then I think Man City solidified third,
Who's winning
and
the Champions
then
League?
Arsenal. And then, so my 4th is going to be Aston Villa because, like we've been talking about, Rashford and Asensio's impact has just made the team glue and gel throughout the second part of the season. And that showed in the Champions League, against PSG. I feel like, Aston Villa was, unlucky not to go through, but I feel like Villa is going to get top 4.
Do you think they gave like a blueprint for Arsenal, especially from like their last 3-2 games
Yeah.
against PSG on how to like?
Yeah, I think they've I think they showed us how PSG could be very vulnerable when they're taking all of that pressure.
I already
You
said
could
it
tell in the
last
last
week.
30 minutes, yeah.
I already said
They're gonna
last
have
week.
more
Physical
physical.
midfield.
Outrun them, and
Yeah.
they struggle
Struggles the
bad.
battle.
But I do want to talk about Unai Emery does not play Rashford and Asensio at the same time. I've watched them a couple times now for the past couple of weeks. I don't know why he don't play them at the same
think-
time. Like it's weird.
I think because they're not even similar players, but I think it's for defensive reasons. I think they're both liabilities, low key.
Defending,
Rashford,
yeah.
Good point.
Rashford isn't tracking back. I've seen that plenty of times at Man U, the now bad, but Asensio either. Like Asensio's not really gonna track back, so I think that's probably why.
Yeah.
They usually get subbed on in like FA Cup. I think they assisted each other, right? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right, Ben, what do you think?
I got Liverpool win the league, and I got a little cheeky Man City second place
Mhm.
with Arsenal third, and for fourth, I'm thinking Villa because their schedule last 5 games.
pretty easy.
I mean, they're playing teams like Man U, like there's really no comp there.
Great point.
And yeah,
Wait,
Point
how
of-
much
point of
points
the
is Man City from
It's
Arsenal?
6, right?
Like 4 or 5.
It's 6.
And the same amount of games?
yeah.
So you really think we're dropping?
Yeah, you guys are gonna
You
suck.
think we're losing 2 games
Yeah.
in a
Because
row?
you guys are focused on Champions
Yeah.
League.
No, I know, but like,
No, but we still have
Come on.
Liverpool and Newcastle left.
Yeah, you guys might get third.
Because City, that's all they got right now.
Yeah, and City, they're,
to be honest though, like second or third, like I feel like it's the same.
yeah, it don't matter. You know? It's just the money you get that's different.
Yeah,
But
like
other than
we're
that,
semifinals. We've got 120 mil already. So
Yeah. Nah, you got, yeah,
we're gonna have a big summer window.
but it's annoying.
All right, so now moving on to the the Real drama today that's happened. So Real, I guess, came out with Florentino actually came out with he wanted to boycott the match due to the referees. So what do you think about that as a Barca fan?
Well, I don't know how you guys are like privileged, like think everything goes your way and stuff. Like, how you gonna go at the ref because he's speaking about his son coming home, getting bullied and stuff? Just because of that, you're gonna say, oh, the ref's gonna make bad decisions and this and that. Like, we need to change the ref. Like, who do you think you are trying to change the
That's
ref?
Yo, why are you coming at
Because
me,
you're
bro?
wearing the
I
jersey
did
and
find that
everything, bro.
crazy though. Is that like
That
the
is
first
crazy.
time? Like,
Yeah, I've never
That's
heard of
on
that.
someone.
That-
That's
that-
on
Let's
someone.
change the ref or we're not playing. We're not doing open practice. We're not like they threatened them to go home and not even play.
No,
the
yeah,
game,
like
bro.
I'm a Real fan, but I thought like
Just because of the
bro,
ref.
if they
to
do
a
that,
certain extent, like it gets crazy.
if you do that, you just give Barca the cup. They,
Yeah.
And here I can't finish. We don't support bullying. No to bullying.
Yes.
No to
Or
racism.
bullying.
No racism, no room for it.
Finney's. I was gonna say Finney's fighting for a reason, but
All right, what do you think, man? As a also a Barca fan.
I think at this point they shouldn't even use that ref because now they're gonna favor Madrid. 'Cause he's
Yeah.
gonna feel like, oh, if I don't make the calls for him, they're gonna say Drake. Like
Yeah.
either way.
But
You
if
think
they
it's a
change
loser?
it, my bad.
Nah, you good.
I was gonna say, if they change it, don't you think it's gonna look like Real Madrid won?
Not cause if it's like a random ref, cause that ref's from Spain too, so they're probably like they gotta get someone
You're
like
seeing someone not even from Spain?
yeah.
But I feel like the problem is either way, if they switch the ref or if they keep the ref.
2-8
It's a
out.
lose.
If
I feel like it's a
Real
lose-lose.
wins, yeah, it's a lose-lose. Because if Real wins, everyone's gonna say they
Yeah.
cheated. If Barca wins, Real fans are gonna say
Yeah.
they cheated.
Yeah, I think
No one's happy in this situation.
the president of La Liga or whatever, I don't think he wants to change the ref now because then it's gonna be like, oh, Real Madrid, big bro, the league.
Yeah.
Like, now one team's
And
above
like,
the league.
if he changes it, he's come out as a Madrid fan so many times. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, he changed it just because he loves Madrid. He's gonna do whatever they want to do and stuff like that." Like,
Yeah, so it gets tricky.
Yeah, and I feel like I just really feel for the refs because it's like if he does have to ref that game, like you just think about like the pressure. Like there's just so much pressure on him, and he's probably not like mentally gonna be there because it's like all this pressure, all this thing going on. I don't even know what they should do at this point.
I feel like honestly, he just gotta come out with like just being like consistent with the calls. Like if he's gonna call something there, just call it there and then go from there. Everyone's gonna complain, but I feel like that's the best decision to make.
fair.
Like, enough about the ref. Like, how do we feel about the game? Real Madrid,
predictions.
Barca, Copa del Rey Final.
Tommy, you can go first. What do you think?
For me,
Scoreline.
we was talking about this at practice today. I think, in my opinion, for those that know me, I'm pretty neutral when it comes to Barca and Madrid. I love both clubs. Been watching them for a very long time since I was young. But I really do think Barca is gonna touch them. I think Real Madrid. I think Real Madrid is gonna get touched. My score prediction, I told you guys earlier, it's gonna be 3-0. That's my score prediction.
Who do you think's
I think Barca's taking it.
3-0.
X factor for both teams. A player.
I don't even have to say too much. Y'all know who Pedri is. I think if Pedri's at his best, he's gonna control that game. And with Lamine, I don't know if y'all peeped, he dyed his hair.
New trim.
New glaze.
So I'm thinking, I'm
He
thinking he
posted
goes
on his
crazy.
story.
I'm
Playing
thinking
well.
Madrid goes. Lamine
Barca
goes
wins.
crazy. Yeah, I think Barca wins. But then we can't forget the talent that Madrid has. Even though they haven't been in the best form recently, we can't forget that front three. And yeah, I feel like I still think Barca's gonna take it.
All right, Leo, what do you think?
I think, honestly, I think Real Madrid win. I feel like I think Barca wins the league and Champions League final for sure. But I think Copa del Rey is like one of those things where Real Madrid's going to take it, Like, because Real Madrid's not getting the league out of Champions League. So I think the one thing they're really going to want is Copa del Rey. So I think they win. I think extra time, I'm going to say like 3-2 extra time, Real Madrid. But I think Barca's just, I don't know, it's tough because Barca's so good. Pedri is up there for best midfielder, best player in the world. They got Lamine, who I think is the best player in the world. And they're just in form. They're like on bad time right now. They're tough. But Real Madrid is on a little revenge tour. They want to win. You got Bellingham, Vini, Rodrigo, Mbappe. They're gonna want a title this year, so they're gonna be going hard. But yeah, I think Real Madrid takes it 3-2.
I got Barca winning 3-1.
Damn.
Goals from Rafinha, Ferran, and Olmo.
Ferran is even gonna be in the starting 11.
Who else is gonna start?
That was injured, right?
Injured.
Can we talk about Ferran or whatever his name is real quick? Is he good?
He's been performing.
Ferran,
If I tell you
he
what's
got more
that
goals than Vinny this year.
But I could have sworn
Off
you
the
guys
bench.
weren't jacking him a couple
No,
months
no.
ago.
I
I feel like that's just how it is, though. Like, like when you have a player at your club and he's playing like,
He's like the
shit.
Kai Havertz of
He's
Like
making-
when he's playing like you're obviously gonna hate on him, but and then when he's playing good, like
Like he has scored some crazy clutch goals for us.
You know?
Yeah,
He's
he's
missed
making
some.
an impact coming off the bench. Like
He's missed a lot. But,
What's the one against? Was it Atleti?
Mhm.
But anyway.
Like,
but yeah, so
yeah, so Ferran, what was it? Rafinha, and Olmo. I feel like Olmo is gonna get in between center backs, CDMs, that crazy 4-4-2 you guys play, low block, he's gonna have so much fun with you guys tomorrow.
He's gonna play with you guys.
No pause.
Like he's very underrated.
Exclamation point.
I feel like people don't respect him enough, but like Daniel Almost in tight spaces, bro, the things he does.
Oh, his first touch.
Like, bro, like
His first touch.
He's better than Bellingham right now too.
in the half space, bro.
Like form wise,
Yeah, right now
I guess.
he's not better than.
I don't even think that's true though. I'm gonna be honest.
Like overall,
Like
you're
Bellingham's
talking
a
about
better
like right
player,
now,
but like
or
right now, almost on better form. But yeah, I feel like if Real like really wants to win, they can't play that front three. Like either Rodrigo or Vinny gotta hit the. Wait, is Mbappe even healthy?
Yeah, he's
Nah,
playing.
no.
He's playing.
Really?
It wasn't about health. It was about the.
Sick, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm
No, he
sure.
was suspended
Sick.
for one game. And he didn't play on. I think he didn't play Saturday. He didn't play.
But they said on the they came out with the report.
But yeah, they can't play with that front three, in my opinion. Like, it's been how many months now? It's the end of the season, still hasn't worked. Like, either Guler or Raheem gotta go in. Like, I don't think that front three's gonna work.
Well, Mbappe, I don't think he's a striker, bro. But not right now.
I think we
So-
all come to that agreement.
Yeah,
Mbappe's
he's
not
not
a
a
9.
striker.
He's not a 9.
So for me, I think, I think we're gonna come out like positive. This is the only thing we could compete for in La Liga. So I think we're gonna come out. It's gonna be a hard fought PK shootout win. The game's gonna go 2-2, and I think goals from Mbappe, brace. I think he's really gonna show why we bought him for that amount. Because
He was free.
Champions League, but we're paying him crazy.
Okay, I get
We're
it.
paying him crazy.
Yeah.
Come on. But we're paying Mbappe crazy. Like I feel like he's really gonna prove his worth tomorrow, hopefully. And controversial right here, I feel like we should start Mbappe off the left, Bellingham striker, and Rodrigo on the right. I feel like Vinny coming
Bellingham
off.
striker?
Yeah.
Or you
Like,
guys
I
can just
thought
play
we
that
all
false
nine?
The false nine. Okay,
like
you
that
know.
diamond middle you guys do. Like,
Yeah, and I feel like that right there with Vinny coming off the bench and Brahim Diaz coming off the bench, I feel like we could really use that. I feel like that's gonna be
I have a question,
It's
Gio.
gonna be a good.
How do you fix that front three? Do you think one has to go to the bench? They gotta sell one. Mbappe gotta go to the left or Vinny to the right. Like, what do you think is the key to fixing the front three? Because it's not flowing right now.
Yeah,
Do you give it another year?
I feel like I don't think you give it another year, and I feel like it's not saying like he's the easiest one to say, but I feel like Rodrigo should go because I think he would thrive at any other club right now.
So what? Vinny goes right.
That's the thing.
I think we're
It's
forgetting
tough.
Rodrigo's their best attacker.
No, I'm not.
Rodrigo-
But the thing is I'm
Rodrigo's
not. But the
pure
thing is
talent.
I feel like.
What your pop say? We gotta mention
No,
it.
I know,
We gotta
yeah,
bring
yeah.
it up.
But I just feel like either way, we're still
What's the
gonna
goal?
want to
What's the
put
goal?
Mbappe off the left.
my dad's been saying for like years now, like talent wise, Rodrigo,
Pure ability.
like pure ability, Rodrigo is better than he's the Madrid's best attacker
Yes.
basically.
And off the
And
left.
I've been trying to tell these guys they at first they was like,
Off the left, I think
and
he's
then they
better
really-
than Vinny.
they really
Off the
paid
left.
attention. Gio started watching footy more. He was like, yeah.
Take away
Like-
Vinny's pace. Take away Vinny's pace. Rodrigo, like pure ability, Rodrigo's better. If you really think about it,
I think Rodrigo's more of a
finishing,
raw player.
dribbling, like Vinny's good, but you take away his, I don't know. It's
You take away
that's
his
the
pace.
combo.
No, but I don't like that. If
But I don't
you
like
take
with
away
that if you
his-
take away, yeah.
Yeah, you can't say that because
It's
that's
a what
how
if,
he
but
is.
like, yeah, but
That's the player he is.
okay,
You can't-
even with the pace, pure ability,
I still
like
think
pure
Rodrigo's
ability.
And I feel like, obviously Barca's been top form, so it's gonna be tough to stop that Pedri, Amin and stuff. But I feel like we're gonna come out and just it's a El Clasico, bro. So at the end of the day, you gotta get the revenge from the just absolute battered. in the-
9-2.
And
the-
I also,
yeah,
I also
that was
had a
embarrassing.
question for you. That's a Real fan.
Yeah.
Where do you if you guys play that diamond? Where do you play Valverde? You keep him in the middle,
No,
Right back?
I actually want him right back
right back,
because I feel like either way, him at right back or not, he's gonna be highly
because he has
involved.
that freedom to go
Yeah.
high.
Inverted
Vasquez
down the
against
wing.
Arsenal was shocking.
Yeah, I just like Lucas Vasquez
I feel
just
like Asensio should try right back.
just can't.
Because Asensio got that speed.
Yeah, he
got
does.
that pace.
But him at
that
center
dog,
back's just been very good for me, and it's been tough with Rudiger. So And I feel, and the reports came out Mendy should be back, so
In the squad, yeah.
in the squad. So I feel like right there, that's good. And then yeah. So what do you think, man?
I got a Barca 3-0. Inigo Martinez, Olmo, and Lamine Yamal, goal and 2 assists.
Inigo Martinez.
With a Neymar
header,
Selly.
header. Yeah.
Lamine with a Neymar Selly.
And Lamine Yamal, 13 completed dribbles.
Do you think? I
By the way, that
wanna
goes for the
For the betters.
The betters right there.
No, but Ben, I wanted because you've always been saying Lamine is top.
Yeah, and I agree with me, right?
Yeah, nah, for sure. So,
Most informed player.
so are you saying he's best in the world? Best player
Yeah,
in the world?
like right now?
him and Pedri.
Like right now, right?
Nah, like last year.
You know what's crazy though?
Why is he
Like-
doing that?
Like
It's like you guys said though, like Pedri's so class, like how he's controlling the game, no goals or assists, just pure like controlling, like from just switching
And his
play.
tackles,
And
bro.
Yeah, no one
he's
Puts
talks
the
about
ball
class,
back.
bro.
He has the most ball recoveries in Europe right now.
Yeah.
Like, no one talks about
He's
that.
class.
What was that?
He's
You
doing
good?
What was that?
You okay?
Pause.
You good?
Pause.
You okay?
what'd you say?
He's doing what Jude should be doing. Jude's been not meaty, but like he's doing a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, he hasn't really
He's
done
just
much.
running. Like
Yeah.
Mbappe took away from his goals.
Fitness in it.
It's just Real Madrid are in a weird place. I'm not gonna
Wait,
lie.
can we talk about what we talked about in the GC, the top 5 midfielders in the world this season?
Yeah, let's do
Because
that.
I said my list and everyone was calling me
What was
crazy
my left
for
field?
not including Jude in my top 5
Jude's top 5.
Jude's top 5.
this
bro.
season.
I had to
Oh.
put Jude
Are we
there
doing
'cause-
this?
Nah,
Nah,
you
it
said,
doesn't
no,
matter,
no,
bro.
you
It
said,
doesn't matter.
you
We're
said
going
he's
off of
not,
this
you said
season.
he's not top 8 or something. It wasn't even top 5 because top
Nah,
5.
after I said top 5.
As a group, right? So Pedri, right?
Yeah.
Top 5. Pedri, Musiala. Oh, we're not.
Yeah.
I'll
You
Vitinha.
gotta put Musiala.
I don't think we were
Vitinha.
doing 10s. Were we?
We,
No,
but I
yeah.
did. I added
We did
Musiala to
10.
my list.
So Pedri, Vitinha,
De Jong.
Musiala.
Oh, no, you had De Jong in your honorable mention, right?
I had De Jong too in my. Okay, can I? Say, I think I remember
He's just
my
been
list.
very injured.
My list.
so it's-
I don't think this is in order, but Pedri. No, Pedri is first though for sure. I had Pedri. I had Vitinha, Musiala, Bellingham, and
Caicedo.
Caicedo. I also had Vitinha in there though. I'm pretty sure.
You already said that.
I said Vitinha.
You're actually cooked. You're so cooked.
No,
in,
but
in my honorable mentions, I had. I had.
Why are you laughing, bro?
my honorable mentions, I had De Jong and McAllister.
Yeah. He's in my top 5.
now, but I was just bringing up the top 5 just because, like, Jude, on form, I don't know if he makes it, which hurts me to say because I like Jude, so Jude's
Same.
tough.
Yeah, Juice class.
This season,
But, like, the city's been doing a whole lot of nothing.
bro, I think all around, like, he's probably, like, based off of, like, all-around player, he's probably one. But, like, form-wise, like,
Bro, what he was doing
like
last year?
he's physically gifted. Like, he's good on the ball. Like, he got it all. But, like, he's not performing like he should be.
Yeah.
Like, I got Pedri over him. I got Vitinha over him. I said Reiners. Reiners, in my opinion, is
Oh,
having
Milan, yeah.
a great
Reiner's cool.
He's
Reiner's
carrying
cool.
Milan.
Man, you.
But I feel like
please.
because Reiners is playing at AC Milan, I don't think he gets
Especially because the way their season has
the
been.
shine. Yeah.
What about Gravenberch? I feel like now that like
Good.
Liverpool had everything,
Not
we're just
top
forgetting
five,
about
though.
him.
Yeah,
Not
so
top
that's a
5.
great point. That's
Not
He
top
was in
5.
my top 5.
Same with
like,
Salah.
in
He was Ballon
December.
d'Or rankings. They
Yeah,
lost like
he's
2
dropped,
games.
yeah.
He's not even like top like 8 no more.
Yeah.
I
That's a
think
great
Ballon
point.
that might be clear now, Rafinha. Might get that.
Bro, I do not want Rafinha to win Ballon d'Or.
For real?
Why not? Who do you want?
Pedri, Lamine Yamal. Like he has the numbers, but like Rafinha, like Ballon d'Or.
Lamine's not gonna
I'm a
get
Barca
it
fan,
right
boy.
now. I can tell you Lamine's not gonna
No,
get
he's
it.
not. He's
And
60
Pedri,
was it 60 GA?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
like 60 is
Pedri,
insane,
Pedri
bro.
don't got the GA. I'm not, and I know it's like he does more than just GA, but they look at that stuff. You know what I mean? They look for the
Like
intent.
Rodri had what 26 last year. Like Pedri got what 8 this year.
Yeah.
Really, it should be like just 16 assists alone, but you know.
Bro, y'all thinking about it, like when Rodri is fully fit. This is like off topic, but when Rodri's fully fit and him and Pedri link up for Spain, that is scary.
It's a good mission.
No, but the thing the Spain coach does, he plays Pedri at the 10. He's not as good at the 10. Still good, but like he rather play Fabian on that.
Like Olmo there with Pedri,
Olmo there.
Rodri.
That would be perfect, but he don't do that. I don't know why. And then
Spain coach is class.
he subs in Olmo for Pedri, and I don't agree with it, but he knows
Oh
better
yeah,
than
because he
me.
puts Zubimendi, right?
Zubimendi,
Or like
the
what's
six.
the other guy's name? Those
Mendes? Is it?
nah.
Fabian?
Yeah, Fabian Ruiz.
Fabian Ruiz, yeah.
Who's been cooking this season?
Having a great season.
Great season.
So now
Baller from the wall.
on to the topic of who's gonna win the La Liga.
Barca.
So what do you think, Tommy? Because right now it's what,
Barca's up 4
Alright, we could do this quick. Barca.
4 points? 4 points? Nothing.
Barca.
No, obviously.
Come on, bro.
No bias. You think?
No bias.
Alright.
Bro, come
Barca.
on, bro.
Barca.
I'll say Barca.
Come on.
Yeah,
that's
like,
not
that's-
the next topic.
Really?
Come on.
It's not. It's not.
I'm not
biased.
gonna. If we all win it though, Barca's.
Wait, I'm gonna look at the
like,
schedule.
Now we got Valladolid, and then we got Madrid.
What Madrid, Real?
Yeah, that's gonna decide the whole thing.
Yeah, that is.
But even if we lose, we're still up a point.
Same with Sporting Benfica.
Bro, we got
We're gonna win the league.
Bro.
Espanol.
But we finished
Real
with Bilbao.
Madrid.
Hopefully, Bilbao scares me more than Madrid this year. Like
Bro,
Barca wise.
you guys keep saying that for Europa League to watch out for, but we're gonna put it in them.
No, but they're injury prone right now. Like no Nico.
Why you laughing, bro?
They got no
Why you
Nico.
laughing?
Why you laughing?
Their top
You
scorers
serious?
Why you
out.
gotta say it like that?
What? We're gonna put it in.
Nah, I think he was talking about like the Europa League, something like that.
Yeah.
Not sure why we're talking about that.
Yeah. Who's winning the Europa League?
Bro.
He said it in his intro.
Bro, yeah,
Tommy,
let's
who's
start with
winning?
Ben. Like a non-biased.
Non-biased, because
Europa
none of our
League?
teams.
Yeah,
are-
Europa League. Let's see.
Chelsea.
That's Conference League, but okay.
I had a feeling. I just didn't want to say Man
Cut that,
U.
cut that.
I didn't want to say Man U. Who else is in it?
It's
Bilbao,
It's Bilbao.
Man U,
Oh, Bilbao.
Tottenham.
Yeah, the Spanish teams always beat the English
and
teams.
Bodo Glimt.
Tottenham's in it, right?
And Bodo Glimt.
Bodo Glimt.
Yeah.
Yo, you guys gotta be careful when you guys go to Bodo Glimt. You see where they're located, like on the map? Like they're like the coldest of the cold. Like they're damn near Antarctica. Wait,
Tottenham's not
no,
winning.
Antarctica's down here. What's
In
the
our lifetime, I don't think.
How'd you find out about that?
I saw a random TikTok about it. They're like, it's the coldest stadium like in Europe. Like they're all the way like you can't even think about how high.
Oh, it's like a high altitude.
Yeah,
Or
not
just
high
like
altitude, like high up in the map.
in the mountain.
Yeah.
Tottenham not
north.
winning. You know, in our lifetime, Tottenham will never win anything.
Bro,
I'm saying
stop doing
right
that,
now.
bro. We're
And I'll
not
put money on
rebuilding.
it. So when
Bro,
we're like
we're
80,
on our rebuild era, and
Bro,
we're
you've been
the
saying-
best ran club in England right now.
No,
bro.
you guys are ran through. Tottenham's back.
But Tottenham,
Ruben know this
Bro,
game.
you got-
He's gonna bring us back to the top next year. Top 3. Mark my words, and I'll put bread.
You put bread?
Wait. Doesn't like
Top four.
rebuilt mean like? Doesn't that imply they're already built? Like one was like I'm not sure about.
Thank you. That's
I think
that's a
second
great
place.
No, I'm
point.
serious. Like were they ever like?
They were
Good.
second place
They were
first
second
half of the
place in the
season.
No,
Second place, bro.
A couple
Second
years ago,
place
they
a
were
couple
fighting with
years
Leicester
ago,
and
we
stuff.
made it second
But they didn't
place.
finish second. You
Went to
guys
the
finished
finals
second.
against
We did.
Liverpool.
Yeah,
So
I
no
know.
trophies is
Arsenal-
what I'm hearing.
No
Didn't
trophies.
Arsenal finish second? They Leicester year.
I thought it was you guys.
Spurs finished second at Leicester. You
Okay,
were-
man,
That's when you guys lost to Chelsea. You were tied to Chelsea.
Yeah,
and that's what,
and
okay,
Chelsea-
Oh, you guys
Yeah.
suck. You guys are bad. I love you though.
Alright, I have one question.
Bom
for-
represent.
Wait,
I have one question.
Yes,
winning
sir.
Europa.
Winning
Europa.
Winning Europa.
Don't play like be cute about.
Nah, like honestly, the way they've been playing right now, like, you know, I feel like Man United might have a chance to win it. Cause like honestly, like I just can't see Tottenham winning it.
That five
Honestly,
at the back. Yo, you're disrespecting Bilbao.
Nah, yeah, but ball is nice, bro.
bro.
I
When
think
if
we locked
Man
that up.
United plays like how, like if they really want to win this, and they really want to make it to Champions League, because if you guys lose, you have nothing. Like literally nothing. Your 14th place.
Yeah.
Shit
Which
club.
would low-key be a blessing in disguise, because we just focus on Prem, focus on FA Cup, things of that nature.
I don't want to take away from you guys, but like, I wish like this new format stuff, like the bottom Champions League teams would still go to Europa League. 'Cause I feel like Europa League, like the teams wasn't that good this year.
This year, yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah, I feel like last year was a little more entertaining with like the better teams they had.
Like,
in there.
bro, Bodo,
Speak-
Blimp, bro, like,
Speaking of format, though, do you guys like the new table for Champions
you
League?
see they're already making new rule changes.
I seen that. Yeah.
I kind of like it.
I like
because
the old
like
one. I'm
if
gonna give it a buzz.
if you look at the format, like all the 4 teams who made it to semis,
3 out of 4.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
You like the new
It
format?
was pretty
I mean,
accurate.
I like it. I mean, I like the semifinal. I like how far, you know.
It was pretty accurate.
Yeah.
You know?
But I don't know.
But
When
I
it was
still-
tables, I feel like that was lit and points.
But, like,
No, I
there's so
just
many
feel like-
easy matches for
I
big
just feel like
teams
it's
now.
because we're used to that. Like we
Maybe,
grew up
yeah.
our whole
Yeah.
lives with the
Like,
tables,
there's way more bigger games, like, in the build-up. now.
not the table, group stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about
Portuguese League.
do it.
We got Benfica and Sporting.
Next weekend, right?
Tied on points.
We're tied on points, but
Game next weekend.
Sporting has the goal differential,
We
so
have to-
we're gonna need to win this game. And I'm pretty sure we're playing at home. Benfica is playing at
Which
home.
we should be watching it, right? Futsal entity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New Bedford.
Pull up. The game's at 1:00 on Saturday,
Saturday. Yep.
May 7th or May 9th. I
Yeah,
think.
if you
That's
get
one of those.
if you get here early, you could get a chance of a lifetime. You get a free picture with Leo and Gio if you get here early on time.
And if you get here even earlier, Jill will donate a Camp Finish FC jersey.
Yeah, that's not happening. But make sure you pop out with your, Sporting or Benfica jersey, or if you're just coming as neutral, enjoying vibes, pop out,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How do we? Okay, you guys talk about how you guys feel about Benfica this season. You know what I'm saying? You guys started off slow, but picked it up. though.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
yeah, we
lie,
have
you guys
picked it
picked it up. Like,
Yeah.
we did the ops. Like, it was like this and then. But
Yeah.
how do you guys feel about this year?
I feel like this year, coming off the season we had last year, we obviously had high expectations, even higher.
Yeah.
And then, stuff started happening with the manager, getting rid of a manager, right after a season that he just had last season was
Yeah.
pretty cruel,
You guys
But,
were not to cut you off, but you guys were like, I think you guys beat PSG, right?
Yeah.
Beat or another was it Juve or something like that?
Yeah.
But
Yeah. But yeah, so, but I feel like new manager came in, really made a big impact for us. Some of the transfers we had, coming in, I feel like those been pretty good, competed with Barca up until the end in the Champions League leg,
They probably gave Barca the hardest.
Yeah.
Except for Atletico.
Rafinha, man.
Yeah.
Man, Rafinha, annoying.
But I
bro.
feel like, that's why, just saying, the Ballon d'Or, you look at that game,
And, bro,
Rafinha's just proving
that's the
his
game
worth.
Pedri was 1v5 and just dominating somehow. So that red card, and he was still dominating. the
Yeah,
game. I was like,
that
bro,
game
what,
Pedri
bro?
had against Benfica was the game I realized how good he was. Because when Pedri plays against your team, you realize how good that guy is. 'Cause,
Shout out AA9.
we had Florentino, in my opinion, Florentino Luis, he's making tackles wise, he's one of the best sixes in the world. And how Pedri made him look stupid that whole game.
Defensively,
are we?
Defensively,
defensively,
bro, don't do
defensive-wise.
that, bro. Defensively, he's one of the best sixes in the world. You have to watch
Defense for his
Florentino.
life.
Who?
Florentino
Don't
Luis.
do that, bro.
I
You
mean,
never
every
watched. You don't watch Benfica, so see it.
You don't know who Florentino Luis is?
I don't.
That's what I'm
dude,
saying.
Is he good, Leo?
No.
he's
Obviously, he's not gonna
good.
say no. Look at the
He's-
shitty club he's
let's-
supporting.
Don't
We
do
have a
that.
better six, but carry on.
But
Wait,
yeah.
real quick. Fill me in. How many league titles does Sporting have?
Why are we doing this?
No, I'm just wondering.
You know who
Tyler,
has more.
continue with your take, please.
But yeah, so
Let's not do that because it's not even close, and I don't want to.
yeah, yeah.
Do you know the number
We don't
one?
want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
No,
That's all
don't-
good,
don't
that's all
let
good.
him bro me.
It's
But-
about 30
Just
something.
search up
with
on
Benfica.
Google, trophies in Portugal, and
I heard their biggest trophies not even a player or something.
yeah, it was something like Ronaldo and who else was it?
Ronaldo,
Nani.
Figo,
Yeah,
Pepe,
Figo.
Nani, Quaresma.
So more players and trophies. What I'm hearing.
Yeah,
Got
exactly,
it.
exactly.
A good academy, though. I can't lie. They
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a great
yeah.
academy.
But yeah, so I feel like it's gonna go down to the
Great kids.
Amazing kids.
it's
Some of
gonna
the
go
best.
down to the wire for
Yeah.
the Liga, for the Portuguese League, and I feel like the determined game right there is gonna be the game against Sporting.
Bro,
I feel like it's
before
gonna
we
be a tough game.
bro, can we talk about Plavlidis?
Valvidas, yeah.
Um,
Valvidas hot take.
What are we talking about?
Plavlidis.
Valvidas hot take. Better season than Jokic.
No, he has been balling. 2025, he's been.
Yeah, Pavlidis.
No, yeah.
He's so shit. Like, oh my goodness, he's so shit.
He stepped up big for us this
He's
season.
actually so
But,
bad.
guys,
Shout out
He's
Pavlidis,
bad.
bro.
Shout out Pavlidis. I'm just joking. You
He
know,
would cook at Man
we
U.
all know.
Oh my
We all
God.
know Jokic.
The things, if we get Pavlidis, I'll actually not be.
The
I'll
things he
stop
would
being a
do
man.
for you guys, bro. Oh my.
I mean, he'll be better than Xerxes, Hoyland.
Hoyland.
I don't even know how Hoyland's a real baller right now. Like,
Nah, he'd be better than way better than Hoyland.
He would-
Way better.
don't even ever try to rate
Hoyland's
Hoyland.
like
He's
19,
top 5 worst player of the year. Top 5
Yeah,
worst
with
player of the season.
Martinelli,
this year.
right?
No,
That's only
all time.
shit.
All time, Hoyland's the worst
Martinelli better
player.
than Garnacho.
In my generation, Hoyland's the
Nah,
worst
no.
player I've watched in my
Who
life.
isn't better than Garnacho?
Why are we doing that to Garnacho?
Yo, in my
Shout out
generation,
Garnacho.
in my generation, Hoyland's the worst player I've watched in my life. I'm not even kidding.
Wait,
That's a crazy
let's
thing.
think, let's
But
think.
he is, but.
Alright, no, let's
He
think
might
worst
be-
player of our generation.
He might be the worst player I've watched in my
Oh,
generation.
wait,
Who's worse than Hoyland?
Mustafi,
No,
Murder
Mustafi
Soccer.
on his day, he started for Germany now.
Murder Soccer.
Come on,
Arsenal.
come on,
Bro, you're bringing up crazy players, bro.
Yeah, because this
Hoyland,
guys are
bro?
Shit.
Yeah, Gio wasn't born at the time.
You
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
watching
funny.
ball. Yo, alright, but sport thing, right? I'm gonna talk about sport thing. So obviously our manager, Ruben Amorim, went to Man U, my other team, which was tough. And Man U is weird because he actually wanted to finish the season, but they're like, nah, it's now or never. So he went, and so ever since he left, it was tough. We had Jean Pereira, but he was terrible. And now we got Rui Borges, who's okay. I think if we don't win the league, we get rid of him because what we did in Champions League was embarrassing. Like, we lost to Bologna, I think.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, like,
So
what are we doing?
you're saying you want to get rid of 3 managers in one season? If you don't,
I think if we
They
don't
only got
win the
rid of-
league, Rui Borges has to go. Just over because of the fact, like, I feel like we have to build off what Ruben did. You know, we can't go backwards.
Yeah.
Ruben asserted our dominance in the league, and we gotta find that again. Who can it be? I don't
How
know.
many players is leaving?
Yeah, y'all Chris is out of there.
You see,
Hoyland are
6.
6. I'm scared. I'm scared about that one.
he's a good player.
Very good player.
Diamande,
Very good
center back.
Mad physical.
Very good
I'm
player.
worried.
Bought him on Football Manager.
You know, Paul.
Where's Jokic going?
Arsenal.
Oh,
I think.
I think
All
it's
right, let's
two,
say
three teams.
top 3 clubs that he's on.
all right.
What would you
Arsenal is
I'm
everyone's
the
one.
one asking the question.
say?
Bro.
Oh, okay.
Arsenal's is everyone's one. I think we all are saying
Yeah,
Arsenal.
I'll say Arsenal, Man U.
Yeah, Man U.
Are these teams you want him to go to, or like that have been
Nah, I
linked?
think link.
Linked, yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie,
Liverpool. now.
Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea.
We already saw them Canada,
Chelsea,
60 M's.
Chelsea getting everybody.
Liverpool need a striker.
But they just came out with news today actually, and Coop was trying to go to a Champions League side, and he was linked to Liverpool and Arsenal once again.
I
Yeah.
do not want Nkunku.
I'm not gonna lie, what happened to Nkunku though? He was a
Bro, Leipzig is robbing everybody, bro. Oh my word.
But I don't think he's bad though.
I don't
Nkunku's
either.
not bad. Like I've seen him play at his best.
Maybe it's just a system they're playing, you know.
yeah,
Leipzig, bro, no pressure. Like, you're gonna ball. Just like you said with Rashford.
yeah, no pressure. You could ball out.
Yeah, Chelsea's bringing in like too many players. They even like. What do you guys think that Esteval kid is even gonna play?
I
The-
think so.
the
Nah,
hype
I'm not gonna lie,
17-year-old.
he's different grade,
Yeah.
you know.
No, he's
He
good.
scored again like 2 days ago on his birthday. He just turned 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
That's
to watch
insane.
Yeah, I was watching their game the other day. They were playing. This is off topic. They were playing in Bolivia. You know that stadium in Bolivia?
Yeah, where you gotta wear the
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
60th minute, bro. I turned on the TV. This dude's throwing up.
throwing up.
Yeah, and then they had to sub him out.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo, what is
mad,
that
like,
talking
yeah,
about,
That's
bro?
the worst place
guess.
to play, bro. Oh my god. I remember watching Di Maria look like he was dying, bro. He had the
Nah, that's crazy. But what's next topic?
Yeah, sit on the video.
Bro,
Why
what
not?
minute is it on, bro?
Like, nah, we've talked for 42 minutes, bro.
Has it really?
no, because
Yeah.
we started recording that. Well, not what we keep talking about. This was be talking footy.
Bro,
Yo, Gio, I hate Gio's.
This is
that
off topic.
I hate
This is
saying
off
belly.
topic. Milan beat Inter 3-0 in a shit year.
Yeah.
Conceição is already leaving end of the year
PSG lost today.
for the first time
yeah,
in
for the
a minute.
no, it's the first time this season.
Well,
That's
no, they
insane.
lost. Well, in
30
League
games,
One?
they haven't
no,
lost.
League
In League
One.
One, in League
Because
One.
they lost to Aston Villa the other day.
But I want to like hear you guys' opinion on Milan and like they won 3-0, but Conceição is already set to leave end of the season. What do you guys think? Where do you think they go? What manager?
Oh, I don't even know.
I feel like they got way too many
bro.
egos on that team, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Kyle Walker,
they don't
Sean
want to.
Felix.
They don't want to like the whole team don't want to defend. Like,
You seen Kyle Walker? You're not. No one's Messi. No
Yeah.
one's Messi.
And after that,
Yeah, I don't think he had to.
bro.
I don't think he
Yeah.
had to
He
say that.
didn't.
Like,
He didn't.
He could have told them like in the locker room in private, because
I mean,
that just brings your
he has experience. He know the media is gonna see that. He know that's gonna go on the internet.
that just brings your
Yeah,
confidence.
No, I don't think he knew they were gonna get
Yeah,
that.
like,
Yeah,
It
because
is
they
in
were
the
low key in
moment,
the
in the
tunnel.
moment.
You don't always like
They were
know,
low
like,
key
the
in the
audio's
tunnel, too.
on and stuff. Bro.
Yeah.
I still feel like you should
But,
have
like-
snapped him in the locker
But like,
room.
I'm not gonna lie. What's up with Jean Felix? I'm gonna be honest. When he was kicking at Benfica,
Man,
Yeah.
I used to
I
go
loved him,
behind
bro.
my
I
dad's
love
back,
him,
search
but-
up Jean Felix highlight. Like, bro, he was. I can't. I was like, man, if he
You
was
can't
at
keep
sport,
failing at all these big clubs.
But like,
Yeah.
why is he failing though? Like, is he not working hard enough? Does he not want it enough? I said it's a mentality.
I don't
thing.
even know.
Because I
Like,
feel
you
like-
gotta want to be the GOAT.
He's a
Yeah.
3-month
Yo,
player.
I loved him at Barca. I don't know why.
I did too.
I loved him at
I
Barca.
look-
he was
wanna-
okay.
I wouldn't say love.
He
I'll
was
say
okay at Barca.
Yeah.
But he was there for what? Only one season?
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
did pretty good.
And like
He hated Atletico. I remember he scored against them, celebrated crazy. Like he just won the
You
Champions
guys-
League or something.
do you guys think that was like the downfall? His going to Atletico was like the downfall for
No.
him?
Yeah.
Go-
I remember.
Low-key.
I
I just
remember
feel
when
like-
he first signed. I was like, why is he going to an ultra defensive team? Simeone is a defensive coach. Like that didn't make no sense. I remember from day one. I was saying.
But I just feel like maybe, as Leo said, the system maybe like messed him up a little bit, and the way that coach is, you know,
What do you-
different with a type of player like that. But I feel like his ego got in the way of his relationship with the coach, and after he fell out, it's just hard
Yeah,
to.
they got into a fight and stuff.
It's just hard to, you know, play for a club where you're not valued anymore.
Where does he go from here?
That's what I
LeBron's not
was gonna
signing
say.
him. What do you think, Tom?
This is
Back
what
to
I was
Benfica,
thinking.
I've been seeing those links.
No, I don't think he should do that. I think he outgrew Benfica. He's too good of a player to go back. But something I was thinking, like this might be a hot take. I think he should go to Bayern with Thomas Muller leaving. Him playing that Thomas Muller role, I feel
It's
like
not
it
a
helps
bad shout.
Bayern. But also them having Musiala, I don't know if having those two
Yeah.
players on the same team
They're
with
the
like
same player.
with the that's what I was thinking. I don't think it would. I
How
don't
about
know.
Tano?
Let's chill.
Next topic.
Nah, he's too good for Tottenham too. Like
Yeah,
he's too good for Benfica.
Bro, I don't know. I can't think of a team where he would be like good for a whole season. Like, he's really a.
I would
3-month player.
take him at Arsenal. I'm not gonna lie.
I would
Bro,
take him at
Arteta
Man
wouldn't
U,
take
but
him.
yeah, Arteta would
To play for Arsenal, you gotta want to defend.
But
bro.
yeah,
Like,
defend.
And Arsenal, where does he play? Left wing?
Nah, he should hit up like
Trust us
Rickman
better.
Soccer or something. And like him and Leo together.
Lancers up! Let's go, whoop!
Yeah, bro.
No, please edit this out.
this is goal. This getting close.
You guys be saying that?
What?
Go Lancers.
Go to Woo.
Nah, we don't. We call it the woo though.
Go
That's
woo?
what they call it.
The Woo.
That's what they.
Is this
Alright, bro.
Wait, hold on. You guys want to talk about our college seasons real quick? Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know how our seasons went. You want to go first? Because
Yeah, because you guys are.
3 of us. went, right?
Worcester,
Matt
first year head coach. We lost a lot, you know. We lost a lot.
Rebuilding phase.
Yeah, new
Yeah.
coach. It was a good experience though. I learned a lot. I feel like about footy, about myself. You know, the hard work that has to be put in. You know, I kind of underestimated it, but not all in all, it was a lot of good moments. We lost a lot, like I said, but not a bad season. I think go up this year, gonna put in a real challenge. Hopefully, play Rick. I mean, I won't be there, but hopefully, that'll be a good game.
I don't think we're playing.
No.
Nah.
Because would you like to say the last time? I mean, what happened the last time you played? What's your
Basically, what even happened? I forgot like how it got to that.
What was the score?
They
I think
scored
we
90th,
lost.
no?
Yeah, I think we lost 2-1.
like a crazy
Lost,
loss?
man.
So I heard.
That guy got a red card.
Matt.
We was
Shout out,
also
Matt.
right. Braden, but it was 1-0. Was that
Oh,
the?
Braden missed the PK.
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah,
missed the
yeah.
PK.
Shout out
And
Brandon
then
Cold Baller.
was
Yeah, Braden. Shout out
Cold,
Braden. Braden's tough.
But he
Yeah,
can't.
got it red.
Oh, Xavier.
Or was it?
You all got a red, no?
I didn't get a red.
Wait, was that the game that
They got
Rico was supposed to
confused.
get a red
Rico was supposed to
card
get a
and
red
they gave it to
card.
Isaiah?
Yeah,
That's
that was
racist.
very
Well,
suspicious.
well.
Very suspicious. Bro. Gave the
Well.
Rhode
red
Island
card.
ref association.
Gave a red card to the wrong player. Like,
And they're both the same, but we're getting off topic.
you know.
No
But-
room for it, is it?
No
room.
No room for
Say no to
racism.
We
racism.
just
At
want to
Rick-
play footy, man.
At Rick, we had a. I think we like overachieved like what most of us thought we were gonna do. Honestly, like me personally,
Yeah.
I didn't think we would get that far. We lost final of our conference in PK. Sadly, they watched our PK shootout and said,
Did you that game? I didn't watch it. Were you guys like? You think you guys were in control? Do you think it was a 50-50 game? You think you guys deserved to lose? Like,
they had more of the ball, but I feel like defensively we were like
Solid.
we controlled the game defensively.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
like they didn't have no crazy, real
Yeah.
clear cut.
Like in the playoffs, we found like ourselves in a whole different formation, and like it fit us perfectly.
Don't leak. Don't leak. Don't.
I'm not. But like, yeah, like that formation helped us perfectly against like the two top teams I'd say in our
Yeah.
conference, UMass Boston, WestCon, and there was 2 red cards in the final too, with one of our players, one of their players.
Oh, that was a stupid red card they gave us.
I forgot what our red card was.
I think it was the Anthony red card, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Shout out Anthony.
That was dumb.
And the kid who got a red card on their team, that guy was hacking all. I had a concussion. Sadly, I couldn't play. I still made it somehow. I was not supposed to be there. Was wearing sunglasses, hat. I was there. I wasn't there though. Like,
How do you feel about season 2?
For me, I've had like a rough 2 years. You know, I've been dealing with ankle injuries, both feet. But good thing is, you know, I feel much better now. I feel like I'm at 100% again. This spring season for me was very good. You know, I feel like the whole team's like improved, and like Ari said, the team was underestimated, I'll say, last year, but most of our players stepped up, and you know, we proved most people wrong. And just looking forward to, you know, having a better season individually and, you know, the whole team as a whole next year.
Tommy's PR trained. Oh my, that was amazing. I'm not gonna lie. That
Round of
was
applause for
W
Tommy.
Blaze.
amazing.
W
Alright, so
Blaze.
So, Gio commitment video? Were you committing to Gio?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yo, get him the hat. Where's the hat?
where's the hat?
Yo, chill out, bro. Chill.
talk about your season, bro.
Oh, all right. So yeah.
Big game Saturday.
Yeah, so I actually I'm not in college yet, obviously, but I transferred into Mount St. Charles. We got a new coach.
From where?
Transferred in from Blackstone, but I played at Shea. Got a new coach.
Shout Pierre.
Yeah,
Shout
got
out
a
to
new-
high school D2 champs.
got a new
Shout out
coach.
Shea.
You know, his name's Nick Woodruff. Got a new coach. Used to play at the Revs, so it was obviously a big change for me from going from basically a public school to a prep school. So, you know, it was tough, but I feel like, you know, put in a lot of hard work during the summer. So not really solidifying, but, you know, as the season went on, really improving and playing that center back role, kind of being the leader on the team without the captain armband, obviously. Everyone should be a leader on the team regardless.
Right.
And we made it to semifinals and then had a little PK shootout heartbreak. Maybe one of the toughest losses I experienced, but, you know, I feel like it was a good season for me. It matured me as a person also, but I feel like I developed really well, and
That's what's up.
plans are coming soon, so yeah.
Coming soon. That's motion.
Yeah.
I
And
just realized we
lastly,
both went out on PKs.
Yeah.
That's a bad.
It's a sad way to go out, you know.
I went out 3-1 against Salem.
that was playoffs.
Didn't play because my hand me, but
Little hammy.
bad hand.
Oh, that probably looks so wrong on camera.
You just touched my
Oh,
leg.
that looks so wrong on camera.
Shout out High Level. Shout out Coach Al. Shout out Coach Al.
Wait, we didn't get Ben.
Oh, yeah.
Ben.
On the season?
Yeah, season.
No.
How you doing?
Like, how you feel
How
about
you
it overall?
feel?
No, like Ari said, I think we did better than most of us thought. And I guess the worst possible way to lose in Pens. Very unfortunate. But yeah, we hope to be there again next year.
Yes, sir.
And I also want to say, like, what are you guys planning on, like, doing this summer? Like, what do you guys?
I think we know. Field every day, right, boys?
Yeah, every day.
Field every day. Content, but not just content. Not just content though. We actually, we take footy relatively serious.
Yeah.
It's a big part of our life, so we're definitely gonna be trying to get better, get fit, play footy, turn this can't finish FC thing up, and
And also to be more specifically, for the four of us, I'm not sure about Ben 100% yet, but for the four of us, we're gonna be playing with high level U23 with Al. Shout out Al. Shout out higher level.
Shout out high level.
Shout
Shout out
out
Coach
Coach
Al
Al.
Cleats.
Yes, sir.
Yo, you need cleats, any size, any.
Best
Coach
cleats
Al
in
Cleats.
New
Where to go
England.
to?
He will clean
Al
your
Cleats.
cleats. He will super
Al,
glue your
Coach,
cleats.
Coach Al, come on the pod too. We need you.
He
Next
was
need
just
you.
telling us.
Yo.
He was just telling us.
We need you on the podcast.
Surgery
Al.
on cleats, like in his basement.
Great guy.
He'll get it done for you.
Great guy.
Anything you need
Anything.
with cleats, Coach Al Cleats.
W
We'll
Blaze.
tag his page, everything.
Footy
Bro.
knowledge,
I'm not-
everything.
Nah, that wasn't even glazed though. Like we could have said way more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we chilled there. You feel me?
Shout out high level. You know what I'm saying? Investing in the youth. Like no control though. Like what they're doing. Like they're giving kids from like CF Bucket new experience.
Yeah.
Like the real life pro experience. To say
Like the training
'cause,
sessions, like I get it's like there's cheaper options to go to and stuff, but their training sessions
Yeah,
are so
it's
like
real.
You know who started that trend too?
Yo, by the way, Leo.
You don't want to say too much, you know?
Leo introduced
Stop.
everybody.
You know, I followed Leo's steps last season, you know?
It's not-
He
it's
paved
really
the way.
it's really about Al. Like Al, I feel like he's really in tune with the community, and he really he put a lot of kids in great positions. He put me in a good position to
Round
work.
of applause.
Cares
for him.
about everybody.
Yeah.
Shout out Alan.
We wouldn't be playing
Shout
college
out
footy
Lil
without
Bell.
high level, no guys.
But
Wait, so
now we actually
No, you want to end it?
Wait, you guys want to talk about club soccer in Rhode Island for a little bit?
Yeah, that's an interesting. Like,
that's a
where
good topic.
where's club footy in Rhode Island at right now? You
Who
think
do
it's
we
in
got
a
right
big-
now? We got Rush,
Rush, Scorpion,
higher level, obviously.
Rams.
Rams.
Can't forget Bayside. Bayside
Oh, yeah,
right now.
Bayside,
yeah,
Bayside
MLS.
right now.
I don't know how I forgot.
I would say probably.
unless
Can we
I'm not
say
gonna-
top club in Rhode
United
Island?
teams.
Bayside's like pro ratio or top level ratio is pretty good.
Yeah.
Like amount of players they get in.
Bro.
Nah, and they're performing in all these MLS Cups
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Like,
Shout out to them.
These kids going
Yeah.
to Portugal and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
them.
Bayside. Okay, shout out.
You know,
Shout
Rhode,
out
Rhode
Bayside.
Island got a future.
Bayside got a little
Rhode
special
Island.
heart, a little special place in my heart.
Yeah.
National champions, you know. Love to see it.
What year was that? 2021? 2020?
It was like, what was it, my senior year?
It's 21.
Nah. Yeah, 21. Shout out Steve Froberg, Brian Bradley. Great coaches right there. Great coaches.
W Blaze. W Blaze.
Anything else?
What about you,
Yeah.
Ben? What do you think about doing this summer? Like playing?
I'm not sure yet with that new rule, the 5 max
Yeah,
players.
let's not even bring that up. Yeah, let's not.
What?
even-
Wait, what's that?
Like for each college, like you can't have more than 5 players on one team.
I'm on like club teams like for the summer.
So like now people gotta find new teams.
Oh, so like high level can't have 5 rate kids?
Yeah.
5 max.
Well, 5 max.
Oh, that's
And
weird.
It was like that last year too, apparently.
Mhm.
But we didn't have.
But
we
I
were
feel like
kinda
there was a lot of.
different.
No, but it depends on your
It's
spring
pretty
roster.
Oh, okay.
Like if they wasn't active in the spring roster, they don't count. Like last year there was a couple, but not naming names and
Yeah.
stuff.
Look, yeah. Nah, U23 be lit in the summer though. Like
Mhm.
a lot of good times, good games against Scorpion.
The training sessions be nice.
Be lit too, yeah.
Greg.
First session when
Love
I came
Greg.
back.
Yo,
You
shout
forgot
out
Greg.
Greg, bro.
Oh,
Shout out
That
Greg.
was bad. Shout out Greg.
The real,
bro.
he's
The
the real
man.
OG.
Mr. High Level.
The real OG who started this.
Facts.
He could do more push-ups than anybody you guys know, man.
It's really
You
gonna
guys-
feel right there.
Shout out
Greg,
Greg.
how old is Greg?
He's
Come
69.
on, he's on campus.
He's 69.
And he's a unit.
Who would have thought, man?
Unit. But why you laughing? Why you laughing?
No, it's not.
But yeah,
But it's been can't finish here. Gio.
like,
Comment, subscribe, more content soon. Then, first cap, how you feel?
Debut,
Debut.
Ben. You know, if you guys got
We're
any
gonna- more
video ideas, you know,
Or recommendations,
shoot us
you know?
a text, you know.
Share
you
this
know,
everywhere. Share this everywhere.
leave topics to talk about in the comments.
We will
questions,
respond.
Anything,
Respond.
anything you guys want us to talk
Help
about.
us out, man.
Q&A,
We will
anything.
respond.
Yeah.
Anything.
We will respond.
Video ideas,
We'll
like
respond.
anything.
All right.
We got it.
Spin
All right.
can't finish.
Been
Appreciate it.
great.
Out.
See ya.